Hi everyone, welcome to Bartending with Barry. I'm Barry the Bartender, and this show is for all the aspiring bartenders out there who want to live the dream of bartending and they're not sure where to start. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make the most common industry standard bartending drinks. It's January. Nobody likes January. January is a terrible time of the year. I mean, there's snow everywhere, it's cold, it sucks. So we're gonna bring a little bit of springtime back in to January. Actually, summertime, not spring. You know what? It's January, and we could be making fucking ice cocktails and fucking snow drinks. But instead, you know what? We're gonna bring in the summer months, and so today we're making Long Island iced teas. Okay, so we're actually making real, legit Long Island iced teas, okay? And how we're doing that, we're actually taking tea, which I have here, and now this tea, it's actually a little old. It's been sitting in my cupboard for about a year, but you know what? Tea doesn't expire, and that's a good thing, and that's why I'm using it. So we have a teapot here, a little tea kettle pot here. So the first step of making a Long Island iced tea. There's a couple tea bags in here already. I don't know how they got in there. Every professional Long Island iced tea bartender knows that we need to steep the tea for at least a couple minutes. So we're gonna go over to the sink here. Okay, it's important before we truly begin, while that's steeping, that we go over the essential ingredients of, well, not ingredients, but you kind of call it that, of a bartender needs to have these things.com. First of all, this is a bar rag. We also have a tin glass. This is a tin glass for shaking. Then you have the other glass for shaking. It's the kind of the twin brother or sister for the twin, the red glass, the tin glass. We also need a strainer, and this is a professional bar time strainer. We have an ice scoop and an ice bucket. There's no ice in it yet, but we're gonna fix that in a second. We also need a bar rag. This is a bar rag. It's important for cleaning up shit. As a bartender, it's important to know the proper measurements are everything. You need a yogurt container, Philadelphia cheese. This is the equivalent to 2.5 ounces of shots. This is a rice bowl. Now, I said we'd be filling the ice bucket with ice, and we don't have any ice yet, but we do now, because I have some freezing. Freezing, and it's frozen, and here we're just gonna dump it all in there. Okay, so, Long Island. So, the tea is steeping, and while the tea is steeping, it's important to know, alright, we're gonna get started on the next part of this beverage. Now we have some vodka here. We need to pour ice into the glass, and all good drinks are shaken with ice. When you're making the Long Island iced tea, you're gonna want to take about probably about half a rice bowl of vodka, and you're just gonna want to pour that in there. And then you're gonna want to pour the blue Crisco. They're all the same, really. Essentially, if you pour it in, it's gonna be well, it doesn't really matter as long as it gets in there. Now, it's very important to shake it, okay? The shake is everything. It emphasizes the flavor, and the ice gets through, and you're gonna want to shake it a good 47 times. Yeah! Now, we need to strain this because it needs to be strained, and we have short glass. Everyone should drink in a short glass. Now, you need to strain the blue drink out. That needs to sit there, and it actually needs to ferment for about 10 minutes. But now our tea is ready. Yeah! I should have showed you beforehand. There are ice cubes in here. Okay, there are ice cubes, and this is what makes it an iced tea, because you cannot have an iced tea without ice. We're gonna pour this into the tin. So we're gonna strain this out. Oh, sweet Johnny. The tequila needs to go in. Now, some people say you need to measure it, but it's more so just a free pour. Now, everybody knows that when you make a Long Island iced tea, you've got to drink one. Everybody knows it's wine. And you pour that in there. Don't forget your bar rag, because you got to clean up after yourself. You got to keep a clean bar. It's very important. It's sanitary for your guests so that they're sanitary and you don't get HIV. Now that we have the iced tea and it's all in the bowl with the wine and the tequila, it's very important that you blend it together. Now that was fermented very quickly. Now most of the time it doesn't actually go like that. So now we have a finished product here. This is very exciting. We've actually reached the end of the drinking time. End of the making of the drink. And anyways, you pour the iced tea into that drink and it turns green. It's green. It's a green drink, but it's actually called the Long Island iced tea. Okay, so it finally finished the drink, and here it is. You can see that when you blend the two drinks together, well, it's actually one drink, but when you put the two together, the blended tequila and wine and vodka together, it turns into the drink, and then but when you mix it with the blue drink, it actually turns into a green drink, which is very cool because drinking is exciting. Now we need to do a little taste sample. You know what? This glass actually lacks a sense of elegance, which is why we're gonna get the grater, and that's why everything needs to be grated with apples. This is the finished product right here. It should look great, and it does look great. You have a green drink with the apple grades on it. Okay, so we're here with the end product of the drink. Check this out. We've actually made 2 Long Island iced teas. Look at these beauties. These are fantastic. Now, you might ask, why have I made 2? And the reason is that I'm about to invite my good friend Sean, who is a drink connoisseur and only the finest that exists and that I know, and he is going to sample this drink with me, and we're going to drink it together so that I can prove to you guys that this is the best Long Island iced tea you've ever had. I'm telling you right now. This is Sean. Sean, welcome. Are you okay with drinking a Long Island iced tea? A real Long Island iced tea?
That looks like cheese.
Let's cheers. This is a very important part of what we do. We're friendly bartenders, and we have apple flake, green, Long Island iced teas, just the way they should be. If your Long Island iced tea did not turn out green, you need to start again. Watch the beginning of this video and retrace your steps because you've done something wrong.
Cheese iced teas.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
The apple flakes make me. Let's chug. Let's do a valley chug. Here we go.
These are good prize. He's a good bartender. Tastes great.
I hate this.